wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. What you do? What you do? Made a move, could've made a move. If I knew I'd be with you, is it too late to pursue? I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Kinda mad that I didn't take a stab at it. Thought you were too good for me, my dear. Never gave me time of day, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. Yeah. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me.
It's been 2 months since we did the rap battle.
I know, bro. We really went off.
I think we should do it again.
How about we just make a Fortnite rap?
That's a good idea. Here, I'll start us off. I wanna get a win with Ninja Blevins in my Fortnite land. Players know I'm cracked, they call me Builder, Mr. Builder Man. I just loot my chest and win these games, I'm not no loser, man. Hit the pump and take that loot and take off in the whiplash, yeah.
I see a llama with that looty. Boy, I'm cracked as hell. You know we smell. We simpin' Chun-Li's booty.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know you. Yeah, y'all know me. Mr. Grinder, Mr. Honor, Cutie Bun, and Mr. Cappers.
Novinha do ABC, vou te comer, 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 vou te comer.
My autistic brother who passed away was a huge Among Us fan, so I kept making Among Us jokes at his funeral to honor him. My brother, let's call him Reese, was a huge Among Us fan, like really big. Every day when he'd come home from school he would instantly start to play. I kept hearing jokes from his room such as, "When imposter is Seuss," or, "You are so sussy." He had well over 2,000 hours according to Steam. I thought the game died off, but oh well. Sometimes he would play on 2 different accounts at the same time and play with himself, which is really impressive now that I think about it. Anyways, my brother tragically passed away 2 weeks ago because he slipped on a rock and hit his head, and I've been depressed ever since. His funeral was coming up, so I wanted to honor him with the best way I know how, and my family seemed to disagree. When my mother went up to read her speech to everyone at the funeral, I couldn't help but pick up on her word choices. She said,
"Reese may be gone, but he will always be among us in heart."
When she said that, I instantly shouted Zeus at the top of my lungs with tears in my eyes, knowing how much my brother would have loved the joke. My mother yelled at me and told me she never loved me, so I doubled down. Okay, imposter. At this point my dad started to yell at me as well, also yelling at me for not having a job at 48 years old and questioning why I still live with them. I was getting embarrassed at this point, but I needed to honor him more. I saw a loose AC vent on the side of the wall. You'll never catch me, crewmates. I ran across to the vent in front of everyone and tried to fit into it, but I wouldn't fit. At this point my grandma was crying, calling me houseblown. My uncles grabbed me and escorted me outside and told me I am not welcome here and to never show my face to the family ever again. I am writing this from a McDonald's Wi-Fi. Was I in the wrong for what I did? I know my brother would have loved it.
One day my mom came into my room telling me to give her my phone. Me all confused, I gave her my phone. I asked why, then she just left my room. When I got out of my room, my mom was leaving the house. I went downstairs trying to get to her, but she was already leaving. My dad wasn't home, so I was alone. I had no phone, and I didn't know what to do. So I stayed watching TV all day, until I heard a knock at the door. I answered the door, and it was my dad. He asked me where my mom was, and I told him that
my favorite number green, look like I got a baby cause I'm sipping on this lean. We gon' turn him to a shirt, we gon' turn him to a meme. You been tryna find a mo, but I'm tryna find a me. And I learned that shit in math class, get like me. You tricked me.
그럴까요? No. 아세요.
Novinha do ABC, vou te comer, vou te comer, vou te comer, vou te comer.